Hey there, everyone. This is Becky Easton, and you are listening to the podcast Family Wealth and Other Musings. And today is Monday, September 19th. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm glad you're back. Today, I'm starting to make some of these days a little bit more regular. So now Mondays are going to be some topic related to meditation and mindfulness. And in part that gives you something to expect, allows me to plan a little bit about and kind of know what I'm going to be talking about. So just looking forward to bringing you a little bit more kind of regular content that I hope you continue to enjoy. So again, today, Monday, we're going to talk a little bit about the different types of meditation. And this is a practice that I have slowly, I'd say, worked to develop over a number of years now. And really, meditation is a technique that's been used for thousands of years to develop awareness of the present moment. And it can involve practices to sharpen focus and attention, connect to the body and breath, develop acceptance of difficult emotions, or even alter consciousness. And it's been shown to offer a number of physical and psychological benefits like stress reduction and improved immunity. And while many spiritual traditions include meditation as part of their teachings and practices, the technique itself doesn't belong to any particular religion or faith. And I think this is what I love so much about it, that it doesn't have to be spiritual. It certainly could be if you wanted it to be, if you wanted to bring that element in, but it doesn't have to be. It's just, and there's also no right way to do it either. And while it's ancient in origin, it's still practiced today in cultures all across the world to create a sense of peace, calm, and inner harmony. Meditation can offer a solution to the growing need to reduce stress in the midst of busy schedules and demanding lives. And although there isn't a right or wrong way to meditate, it's important to find a practice that meets your needs. And so I am bringing you information today from a healthline.com article that I will link in the description that describes 9 popular types of meditation practice. So you have mindfulness meditation, spiritual meditation, focus meditation, movement meditation, mantra meditation, transcendental meditation, progressive relaxation, loving kindness meditation, and visualization meditation. And not all of these styles are going to be right for everyone, right? The practices require different skills and mindsets. So how do you know which practice is right for you? And ultimately, as with almost anything, it's what feels comfortable and what you feel encouraged to practice. So let's talk through these 9 different types. First up is mindfulness meditation. And this originates from Buddhist teachings and is the most popular and researched form of meditation in the West. And in mindfulness meditation, you pay attention to your thoughts as they pass through your mind. You don't judge them or become involved with them. You simply observe and take note of any patterns. This practice combines concentration with awareness. And you may find it helpful to focus on an object or your breath while you observe any bodily sensations, thoughts, or feelings. This type of meditation is really good for people who don't have a teacher to guide them, and it can be easily practiced alone. Spiritual meditation is used in nearly all religions and spiritual traditions. The types of spiritual meditation are as diverse as the world's spiritual traditions themselves. Many of the meditation techniques could be considered spiritual meditation. And according to a 2017 study, spiritual meditation focuses on developing a deeper understanding of spiritual or religious meaning and connection with a higher power. Some examples include Christian contemplative prayer, Sufi dhikr, and Jewish Kabbalistic practices. So spiritual meditation can be practiced at home or in a place of worship. And this practice is beneficial for those who seek growth and a deeper connection to a higher power or spiritual force. Then we have focused meditation. Focused meditation involves concentration using any of the 5 senses. So, for example, you can focus on something internal, like your breath, or you can bring in external influences to help focus your attention. And some of these examples include counting mala beads, listening to a gong, staring at a candle flame, counting your breaths, or moon gazing. And this practice may be simple in theory, but it can be difficult for beginners to hold their focus for longer than a few minutes at first. If your mind does wander, simply come back to the practice and refocus. And as the name suggests, this practice is ideal for anyone who wants to sharpen their focus and attention. Next up, we have movement meditation. And although most people think of yoga when they hear movement meditation, this practice may include walking, gardening, qigong, tai chi, and other gentle forms of movement. This is an active form of meditation where the movement guides you into a deeper connection with your body and the present moment. Movement meditation is good for people who find peace in action and want to develop body awareness. Fifth, we have mantra meditation. Mantra meditation is prominent in many teachings, including Hindu and Buddhist traditions. This type of meditation uses a repetitive sound to clear the mind, and it can be a word, phrase, or sound, and one of the most common being Om. Your mantra can be spoken loudly or quietly, and after chanting the mantra for some time, you'll be more alert and in tune with your environment. This allows you to experience deeper levels of awareness. Some people enjoy mantra meditation because they find it easier to focus on a word than on their breath. Others enjoy feeling the vibration of the sound in their body. This is also a good practice for people who don't like silence and enjoy repetition. Transcendental meditation is sixth, and it's a type of meditation that's been the subject of numerous studies in the scientific community. TM was founded by Maharishi Manesh Yogi and refers to a specific practice designed to quiet the mind and induce a state of calm and peace. And this involves the use of mantra and is best taught by a certified TM practitioner. And this practice is for those who want an accessible approach to the depth that meditation offers. Next, we have progressive relaxation. And also known as a body scan meditation. Progressive relaxation is a practice aimed at reducing tension in the body and promoting relaxation. And oftentimes, this form of meditation involves slowly tightening and relaxing one muscle group at a time throughout the body. And in some cases, it may also encourage you to imagine a gentle wave flowing through your body to help release any tension. This form of meditation is often used to relieve stress and unwind before bedtime. And I realized that as I was talking about meditation and learning a technique that I still use today from a TA in college, that I didn't actually describe the technique at all last week. And so it was a meditation like this, a progressive relaxation. And that basically involved just what I was just describing here, in that you were both trying to envision yourself like as a bag of rice with a kind of a hole at the bottom, and you were just slowly releasing. And then also anywhere that you were having trouble relaxing, you would clench that body part for a moment and then let go. So it's funny, when I was listening back, I was like, I didn't even describe that at all. But anyway, it was a progressive relaxation just like this. And then there's another technique that I use all the time, which is very similar to this, and to imagine not a gentle wave, but to imagine that I'm like a fountain, like a bubbling fountain, and I have that water is helping me relax. And that comes from a friend of mine and yoga teacher, Noel. And I use that one constantly. So number 8, we have loving kindness meditation, which is used to strengthen feelings of compassion, kindness, and acceptance towards oneself and others. Whew, man, this always brings up a lot when I do meditations like this. Typically involves opening the mind to receive loves from others, and then sending well wishes to loved ones, friends, acquaintances, and all living beings. So because this type of meditation is intended to promote compassion and kindness, it can be ideal for those holding feelings of anger or resentment. Then, number 9 is a visualization meditation. So this is a technique that's focused on enhancing feelings of relaxation, peace, and calmness by visualizing positive scenes, images, or figures. This practice involves imagining a scene vividly and using all 5 senses to add as much detail as possible. And it can also involve holding, I can't talk apparently, it can also involve holding a beloved or honored figure in mind with the intention of embodying their qualities. Another form of visualization meditation involves imagining yourself succeeding at specific goals, which is intended to increase focus and motivation. Many people use visualization motivation to boost their mood, reduce stress levels, and promote inner peace. And you may be wondering, just how on earth do I get started with meditating? Well, the easiest way is to just sit quietly and focus on your breath. Even a couple of minutes will do you good when you're getting started. It can definitely be hard to sit for longer periods of time. Even 5 minutes feels like hours, I think, when you first get started. But start small and work your way up to just 20 minutes every day. And according to an old Zen proverb, if you can't sit for 20 minutes a day and you're too busy, you should sit for an hour. Well, all kidding aside, start with those smaller increments of time and build up. Meditation is beneficial for so many reasons, guys. And these include lowering your blood pressure, reducing stress, helping you get better sleep, improved emotional regulation, increasing focus, enhancing mood, reducing aggression, improving adaptability, healthier aging process, and a greater sense of empathy and connection with others. It may also help with symptoms of specific conditions, including depression and anxiety disorders, cardiovascular disease, dementia and Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, insomnia, ADHD, and chronic pain. And the bottom line is just that there are so many meditation practices out there, and whether you're looking to reduce stress or find spiritual enlightenment, there is one for you. And don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and try a different type, because a little bit of trial and error may result in a really beautiful practice when you try something new. It's really not meant to be a forced kind of thing. Whatever feels right to you is going to be sustaining, supportive, and an enjoyable practice. So I found that really interesting. I've never actually really learned too much about the different types of meditation. I've experienced different types, and not necessarily on purpose, though. So that is one thing that I would like to be more intentional about in my life, and get to know different types and styles of meditation, and same with my yoga practice and whatnot. Because honestly, that time that whether I'm on my mat or sitting in meditation, that really is time for me and helps me just calm down and slow down a little bit. And I definitely notice that, it's like recess in art in school. It's the first thing to go when the going gets tough. So coming back to it, I always am so grateful for it and thinking, why did I ever let this go? I'll never slack off again. But inevitably, it's always the first to go, it seems. I'm trying to be better about that this year. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about meditation with me and the different types that there are. And yeah, if you have any other questions or anything, or want to share something about your meditation practice maybe with me, I would love to hear it. And I encourage you to, reach out, leave a comment, subscribe, follow us, do all the things so that, so I can keep continuing to bring more interesting content to you guys. Anyway, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning back in. This was another episode of Family Wealth and Other Musings, and I am your host, Becky Easton. Have a great day.